We've been loving having this Porsche. It's been really fun to work on, just getting a few of those little maintenance things sorted. But while we wait for some more parts to arrive, we're going to start getting it ready to see a bit of track work. Now, easiest thing we're going to do, and the free mod, is getting some weight out of it. And we're going to start with the trunk carpet and the FRUNK carpet lining and spare tire. So we'll get all that stuff out, give it a weigh, and see how much weight we can lose just out of the front and backs. So you've already seen the video where we just do the light bulbs. So there's two panels on either side here that are just have like little thumb screws on them. So we'll start with those. They don't weigh anything. And then we've got plastic pins here and plastic screws on the side. So we'll start undoing those, and we're bagging them up so we can know where they are if we want to put them all back together. There's a trunk one and a frunk bag. Super easy to remove all that, just pull and wiggle it. Now if you want to keep this light in the back here, which I do, I'm just going to cable tie that up to here. Now careful not to get the bulb on any of the wires, because the bulb does get kind of hot. So I'll just cable tie it like so, and that way it won't move and it'll keep working. Now you do have one of the ECUs here and a whole bunch of stuff. Keep that in mind if you're putting heavy things rolling around in the back. You don't want smashing into that. Also a good time to check our coolant reservoir, our overflow here, to make sure there's no cracks or anything in it, no leaks. All the rear stuff is out. Now it's on to the front. Let's have a look. We've got a couple screw on kind of caps here. There. And there. Of course, we'll take the big heavy spare out and tools. We might leave them in for the road, and just for getting to and from the track, but handy to have a spare. So we'll take these off. There's a few more pegs here and a couple up under here. But that looks like that whole piece then will come out. We've got the front half of the carpet piece out. It weighs next to nothing, but I will pile it up and weigh it with the rest, but I think we're probably going to keep it in there just doesn't really do anything. Just keeps things from rattling around. And you see there's, for an alarm system, there's a wire. The biggest weight loss from the front is going to be coming from a lithium battery. And of course, we did one in the Audi. You can see the video, I'll link it here. And we'll use one in here, and that's going to be the biggest weight loss from the front. This is a huge battery, way bigger than the Audi, so I think it's going to be pretty substantial, the weight loss. I think we're going to get excess of 20 to 25 kilos of weight loss from the front, and up high too. We've stripped it all back, taken the plastic covers off. That's the ABS pump and the brake master cylinder. Unbolted the amp, which is heavy, and just getting this piece of plastic trim off now. I'm not going to even bother weighing the amp, not removing it yet, but my guess on that, it's 1.5 kilos. So not particularly light, but we need music. Here's our scientific weight. Okay, I'm going to hop on. I am 93.2 kilograms. And we're going to get all this stuff I can hold and see what I come to then. Okay, I'm holding all the stuff from the trunk. There's not a lot, but it's 95.9, so a few kilograms there in just trim. Okay, holding everything from the front, I'm 95.4. To be fair, there's still a few pieces left. I just didn't want to rip that last bit out. It was just going to be, they're not heavy, but it's a little bit more. So probably equal weight front and rear in the plastics. Now, holding the engine carpet and the storage box from the top, I am
99.4.
99.4 kilograms. So that's some easy weight reduction we just did in the car. Now holding the spare tire and jack, I am
100 and
it's still going.
107.6.
107.6. Now, after a quick calculation, we can see our total weight loss just for a few easy pieces to remove, right?
Yep. So the best thing is to get out of your car is probably the spare tire and jack, because it's just easy weight reduction. It's like,
yeah, it's just the one bolt that holds it in. The other place I said we're going to touch on soon, we'll do a separate video on it, is we're going to put the lithium battery in, and that's going to be the biggest weight reduction.